In five, four, three, two, one.
Hi, welcome to the Lady Finitra Show. I am so happy to be back on air on waen-tv.com. How are you guys today? Listen, I didn't come alone. I came with my handsome co-host. Introduce yourself, co-host.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Nico, the Beach Kid. Happy to be here.
Hey, he's happy to be here. Miss Dia couldn't make it today. Miss Dia, we love you, right?
Yeah, we miss you, dear.
We miss you. She's not feeling well. Get well soon. But I am so glad to be back on air, live here in Atlanta, Studio 21 Media, and we have an exciting show today.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Listen,
He's on the way. Neil
He's
Carr.
on the way. He's on the way. Hey. Okay, let me quit.
He'll be dropping in shortly.
Okay, so, Mr. Nico, I want to let Atlanta and our 3 million viewers, listeners, whoever you are, know who Nico, the Beach Kid Howard is.
Okay. Well, I'm a actor from San Diego, California. Finitra has embraced me with an opportunity to be on this show with her, and I really appreciate it. I had the opportunity to come on your last show with Neil, and it was a great show, and I really remember and thank you for that opportunity as well. So I'm here to co-host with you and bring you guys into a little bit of what Finitra does as well.
Right. And for me, it was like, no question. He has to be a co-host. We vibe so well together. I really love his spirit, as well as Dia as well. When you guys meet her, you're going to love her. The girl can sing. She can break glass. I'm trying to tell you.
Sing it, Dia.
Yes. But he's doing a whole lot of things out here in Atlanta, and I be seeing you traveling too.
Yeah, I try to not stay local.
Not stay local.
But yeah, I'm traveling a lot with my photography and film.
Okay, tell us about that.
The company is Nico Vision. It's at Nico Vision with a Z, Vizion, on Instagram and Facebook. So anything you guys need out there, video, photography, film, event photography, event video, performances, we handle it all. And you just look me up on Google, Nico Vision, and email me or call me. We'll set it up.
Now, you do a little acting too, right?
That's the first thing I do.
That's the first love. That's your first love.
Yeah.
So, what age did you figure out, hey, I want to pursue acting?
Probably when I was about 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Mm-hmm.
What you was doing, getting on your mama nerves?
Definitely.
Boy, go sit down.
Definitely. I started professionally. I had my first professional job when I was 14.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And what was that?
It was on a local show with Nell Carter. We used to do like library listings and readings. We would film late at night, but it would air in the morning.
So cool. So how did it feel just getting that little taste of fame?
Oh, it was fun. That's all I looked forward to every day. So
Really?
while everybody was at home, probably doing their schoolwork, I was at that studio, working.
Putting in work.
So, but yeah, it was great. It was great. Y'all make sure y'all call in when Neil comes, when he gets here, and let you guys know. And you can ask him anything you want. He's a really great guy. He's a very professional actor. So any of your actors and models and stuff out there have any questions for him, make sure you call in.
Yes, and I'm going to be nosy because I want to know everything that's going on. Because, Neil is some eye candy ladies. We know. If Dee was here, she'd co-sign. I know, and Nico ain't about that life. But if Dee was here, she would co-sign on it. But call us up at 404-474-0080. Later today, we have another event. Oh, my gosh. Lust TV series.
The red carpet.
Yes. We are hosting the red carpet for the premiere of Lust TV series on Fox. And we're going to be there. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I'm so excited to have Neil Carr come in, and he's going to be in the building and talking about Bounce hit series Saints and Sinners.
Saints and Sinners.
Oh my gosh, did you catch last season?
I was glued. I was watching it on the app on my phone and everything.
Right. I watched it first, because first they was like, hey, it's this new series out on Bounce and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay. I watched the first episode. I'm like, okay, where's the next? Where's the next? Wait a minute.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, so many twists and turns and awesome. I'm telling you, you're going to want to set your DVRs.
Definitely.
If you're old school, your VCR. I don't know what y'all got out there. I don't know. I ain't that nosy. But anyway, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am Lady Finitra. I am the author of Sacred Tears.
Yeah, I get that.
It's my baby. The last time I was here, I was in, you can find my book in Barnes & Nobles, Books A Million, all the other good places.
Walmart?
Now I'm in Walmart.
It's crazy.
It has been a journey. Matter of fact, it's been a year. As of February the 16th, Sacred Tears came out 1 year ago, and I had no idea what this journey was going to take on. But for me, it has been a blessing. And let me tell you, I lost a lot, and I gained a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little emotional when I talk about my Sacred Tears book, because it's my baby. And once you put your life out there, because it's a story about my life, and there's a lot of twists and turns going on in there, but it's my baby. And once you put your life out there like that, you don't know how people are going to take it.
Right.
And so just like your children, you get defensive. Like, don't talk about my baby. Don't talk about my baby.
Right.
But I thank each of you who went out and bought Sacred Tears, supported it, retweeted, did all the different things that you did for Sacred Tears, and it has taken wings, and it is flying all over. Matter of fact, Sacred Tears is going to be a stage play by T.Y. Martin.
Wow.
Yes, shout out to you. We're taking Sacred Tears on the road as a stage play. I'm so excited. We're in the final stages of it, so I look forward to it.
That's probably going to be excellent. More than sure.
I wonder who's going to play me.
I was just going to ask that.
I can't wait to go through the whole process.
They got to get Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox? I'll take her. Look, I'll take anybody with a name. It's cool.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yes. So, how was your week?
My week was great. Eventful. A lot of work. A lot of editing.
A lot of work, a lot of editing. Mine too. If you don't know, I'm a mother of 4, so they keep me growing.
Great mother.
Keep me going and keep me growing. I know they're watching now. DJ Faith, Destiny, Zayla, get somewhere and sit down. I see you.
What's up, y'all?
I see you. So we're going to talk a little bit about this event. We're going to Lust, the TV series. Matter of fact, the writer, director, actress, Tracy McClin is supposed to call in today, and she's going to tell us all about what's going on with Lust. I'm so excited when I see, first of all, when I see us working and putting out series and writing and producing and all these other things that we weren't able to do before, and we're just taking the world by storm. Did you watch the Oscars?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow. Congrats to all the winners.
Oh, man.
Now,
there's so many. Yeah, that was a good Oscars.
It was.
That was a good Oscars.
For me, my joy comes with being able to help other people. Just giving people platforms to do what they want to do. I used to be a first lady a couple years ago, and just to watch people grow and mature and use their talents and being able to pull out different talents from different people, with different people has been a truly blessing to me, and just watching people grow. Now, you're in Atlanta, up and coming actor. You've been in a whole lot of things. I can't even name all the ones that you've been in.
Right.
What advice do you have for those that are moving here with $1 and a dream? Because I see y'all.
Well, I did the same thing. So with that $1, put that $1 up and put that dollar towards what's going to advance you in your career, like getting the right photos, the right photographer, and you have to create a portfolio for you to submit physically and electronically now. A lot of things now are more electronic than physical. Like agencies don't even want you to come to their office anymore. They'll tell you on the site.
So you don't have to stand in the long cattle lines waiting? Okay.
They just wanted you to send it in, and you got to hope and pray that they check it. But they say that they do. Most of them do every 2 weeks. So you just want to be on top of the right way to submit, because they won't look at it if it's submitted the wrong way.
Okay.
So that's what's just more important than anything, submitting the right way and having the right pictures.
Now, are all roles good roles? Because a lot of times you audition for something and you really don't know exactly what the movie or whatever is about. And when you get into it, have you ever turned something down or walked off set?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've never walked off set.
Okay.
But I've definitely were offered jobs that I felt weren't for me, or even the image or look that I was trying to uphold. So, yeah, I've definitely turned down work, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, your opportunities are going to come as long as that you're pursuing it. So you never have to worry about that. Just stay consistent. That's it. Just stay consistent. Audition, 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 audition. Practice, 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 practice. Always have monologues ready. That's all I can tell.
You can tell her, come in. I am excited because in the studio today, we have actors and actresses from the movie Fixation that's coming soon. Come on in, have a seat.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Great.
Matter of fact, we're going to have your whole crew come in one day, but I'm so glad you stopped by the studio. Please state your name.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Wade.
Okay, let us turn your mic on. Hit it on. Okay. Speaking it?
Hello.
Right on the side.
Okay.
Let me go get it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Wade.
Okay. Okay, so tell us about this movie.
Well, this movie is amazing. It's a horror film about killers, and I'm a killer. My father is a killer. There's this big story on just a typical murder that turns into a serial killing mission. So it's really great.
Now, how did you get a role in this movie?
Well, Mr. Bobby Peoples.
Shout out to Bobby Peoples. Yay! Hi.
He talked to my.
We are getting it together. I want you guys to see her. Come on in. There you go. Hey, pretty. Hey, girl.
Hi. Well, he talked to my acting coach, Miss Lauren Hunt from Hot Theater for Children, and also my mom. So he said that he wanted to be working with me for a while now, and I'm proud of that.
So how is it working with the mayor? He called himself the mayor. I'm so happy because he really is. He is helping a whole lot of people, getting people's name out there. And his movies, matter of fact, it's one in Walmart. I'll put it on my page so you guys will see it. But they're doing big things.
They really are. Like, the whole entire thing was so good, and the writing of it was amazing. The scenery, it just made you feel like I was a killer. Like, I'm not a killer, but I felt like one.
So what was it like playing in a horror movie? Because were you afraid in some sense?
I'm a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy and excited about a lot of things. So when I heard I had to be a killer, I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, this will be another thing for me to overcome. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I like it. It's a challenge. It was pretty great. I wasn't that scared.
You wasn't that scared?
No, because I scare my mom sometimes.
Oh, she's scared. So, tell us, how did you start acting?
I started acting when I think I was about 4 years old. And my mom, she was on the internet, on Facebook actually. And so she was like, oh, my daughter wants to act. So then this man called us up. And so we came up here to Atlanta. It turns out he was a big theater person. Mm-hmm. So we started working with them. Then I went off to another agency. And then we came back home, waited a while. Then, I got to Hot Theater for Children.
So what is it like being a part of Hot Theater?
Whew, Hot Theater for Children is the most amazing thing ever. And Miss Lauren Hunt, she's our acting coach. She teaches us. Hey, she teaches us so much stuff that I didn't know. I wouldn't have known anything. And she teaches us etiquette, what we're supposed to do, what we're not supposed to.
She gets you prepared.
I am prepared. And she sends us out to do jobs and stuff. And this is just so cool. And I love it.
I can tell. I can feel your energy. Can't you feel the energy in the room? Yes. So, tell us. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, girl.
I want to give a shout-out to, of course, Hot Theater for Children, Miss Lauren Hunt. I want to give a shout-out to Mrs. and Mr. Bobby Peoples, SSMG. I also want to give out a shout-out to Miss Tamika Tiller. Thank you very much. And my mom. And also Andrea Craven.
Hi.
Hi. And also, one last thing, Tina Bridges.
Tina Bridges. Hey, girl. Hey.
Thank you.
How you
Hey.
doing? We on a Lady Finitra show. Well, I am so excited. Tell us, when can we expect the movie?
The movie will be out in a little while, I think.
Okay.
I don't really know.
I know you guys are still wrapping up production.
Yeah, we're still, because they got to edit and all that stuff.
And we know how the people's does is. I mean, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so excited. Mr. Peoples, Miss Renee, thank you. Thank you for bringing movies that we enjoy.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I'm so happy and I'm so blessed to be able to do all these things. Because I grew up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where you didn't do anything and you just sat there on your chair, go to your job, come back home, and raise your kids. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
So I made it up to Atlanta, and I'm just so happy and blessed and grateful.
I can tell.
Mostly grateful.
I can tell. Well, we thank you. And tell the people, how can we reach you? How can we find you? Where you at, girl?
You can reach me on Instagram at The Official Jasmine Wade. And you can also find me on Facebook at The Official Jasmine Wade. Twitter, everything is The Official Jasmine Wade at The Official Jasmine Wade.
And there you have it. Another beautiful actress in the building. We thank you. The movie Fixation is coming out soon. I will post it on my Facebook outlets, Twitter, social media, everything. Okay?
Thank you.
I got you.
Okay, thank you. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
coming in.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye, pretty. She is beautiful, right? You are tuned in to the Lady Finitra Show on waen-tv.com. We are in Studio 21 Media here in Atlanta, and our guest has arrived.
He's here.
He's here.
He's here.
So, Mr. Bobby Peoples.
We're live on Facebook.
We are live on Facebook. Hi, Facebook. Mr. Bobby Peoples and Renee, TPN Productions, they are doing it. I'm telling you, go find them on Facebook, all the social medias, and see what they're doing. He will be in, as well as the rest of the cast will be stopping by the Lady Finitra show to give you details on the movie Fixation. It's a horror film. I'm afraid. I'm already afraid. Okay, Mr. Neil's making his way in. Come on in, sir.
Here he goes, the man of the hour, Mr. Neil Carr.
We up in here. We are up in here. Hello, Mr. Neil Carr
is here.
The king is in the building.
Man, it's good to be back. New relocation?
New relocation, new show. You see how we doing it. You see me, you see me. So we are glad to have you here
Sit in this seat, Neil. Sit in this one.
for the first time on the Lady Finitra show at waen-tv.com, Studio 21 Media.
Okay. I'm glad to be here, man. Thank you for having me.
So, scoot over just a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Now,
Come on
before
up.
we get started, I wanna. What size you wear?
Oh, you gonna ask me that on live TV? Are you crazy?
I'm thinking you're small. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give you guys a few shirts.
Okay.
These are our Follow the Car T-shirts. Sponsored by Thoroughthreads. So you guys can jump on thoroughthreads.com. Has a tagline, followthecar.com. And then that's the small. Then I got a medium for my man Nico.
Appreciate
I
it.
got
You
me
know
a
what I'm saying? So
shirt.
just do me a favor. And if you haven't already, go ahead and register to followthecar.com.
Yes.
Which anybody listening, I need you guys to register so that you can get free updates, free giveaways, and kind of know what's going on. So I just wanted to kind of get those to you guys.
Everything.
Appreciate
Follow
it.
the car. Yes.
Everything. Follow the car.
Yes.
So, man, tell us, what do you got coming up right now as far as everything that's out of post that's coming on in the next couple weeks, and what do you got coming up right after that?
Okay, well, first and foremost, it's a great time because we're premiering season 2 of Saints and Sinners.
Saints and Sinners.
Bounce TV.
Yes.
Man, we have a wild show ready for you guys, man. So I need you all to tune in. If you don't know where, how to catch Bounce TV, then you can definitely go to bouncetv.com, and we have instructions on how to tune in to this hit show on Bounce TV.
Now, before we get into the Satan Sinners, because a lot of people who were on the last show may not know where you from, where you grew up. We nosy like that. We want to know.
Well, I just want to shout out my home team, Wilmington, Delaware. Shout out to you guys at 302. I was born in Los Angeles, but I was raised in Wilmington, Delaware, and I relocated here to Atlanta about 4.5 years ago, going on 5. So I'm an ATLian now. By the way,
Yeah.
302. But shout out to you guys up there, man. I love my hometown. I'm a product of Wilmington, Delaware, man, and some great talent up there. So anything that you hear coming from Wilmington, Delaware, or Newcastle, Delaware, the surrounding areas, Dover. Make sure you guys follow it. Some great talent up there. So I just want to shout my home team out.
So tell us. Now, you went to school for acting, right?
Went to school for production.
Production.
Yeah, minor in theater.
Okay, so how did the acting come along?
I mean, I've always dabbled and dabbled with it a little bit. I'm an athlete. That's my humble beginnings. So I kind of stayed away from acting. Didn't think it was a cool thing to do. So I never really tapped into it. But at my younger age, I would always do a lot of things with my brother. We would just mimic so many different movies and things of that nature. Shout out to my brother Boggy. Everyone knows him as Boggy, but Harold Pritchard. So that was my initial start of acting. I've always loved production and just creating things from the ground up. It just so happened that I got bit by the acting bug in college in one of my theater classes. So from there, I just kind of dove in and just, just did what I did with it. That's all.
So tell us what it was like being in your first film production or anything.
Well, I mean, it was exhilarating, to say the least. My first product, it was something 2000. Matter of fact, now I'm tripping. It was Strive. That was my first project. It was in college. It was a college film that we did for a senior project of a friend of mine. His name is Amin Hall. Shout out to Amin. Kia Hicks was starring in it. Shout out to her as well. She has a production team by the name of Freeman and Productions in D.C. They have a film right now called Secrets. So, we did a little college movie. And, that was just the first start of things, man, where I realized that acting was for me. We worked on that for 48 hours straight without stopping. And, it wasn't for any money. It was just for a grade. But, I kind of realized at that moment that I think that, acting was for me. And I, never stopped since then. So,
Oh, look at you.
Oh, man, they calling me while I'm on live on TV.
How you going to call the man when he get in the interview?
Lord,
You wait.
That's somebody that doesn't have
Wait.
social networking. Man, how you going to do that?
It is cool. We see that you're hot. You're
Well, y'all
flaming
definitely
right
can
now.
call in and talk to Mr. Carr, too,
Yeah,
at
call in, man.
470.
Yeah, call in. I don't know how long we got.
418.
I don't want to be too long.
Oh, we got time.
Okay.
6861.
Ooh, man. And I also want to just give a shout out to my bro, man, Nico, man. Beach Kid Howard, holding it down with you guys right now. So
Thank you,
that's
sir. I
definitely,
appreciate that. Thanks to Finitra.
Yeah, man, that's dope.
You welcome.
You know?
Yeah.
Can you switch with you?
Yeah, he can.
We switching. We switching.
We're switching. We're switching.
We gonna switch.
We got this.
We switching
right?
up. Okay, go throw that over there.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm gonna put it right here so we can get both of them. There we go. All right, we cool. We in. All right, I don't know if I can get you from each other. They ain't really want to.
No, you good.
They want to see you. All right.
So, tell us, how did you get into Saints and Sinners? Because, matter of fact, your character, I'm afraid of him, y'all. I'm scared.
Maxwell, wow,
Like,
top
seriously,
room.
he's the total opposite of his character.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
you,
Totally.
Maxwell is crazy. I don't do crazy people.
Yeah, Maxwell got a lot
Let me
going
scoot
on.
over
man.
a little bit. Cause
The thing about Maxwell, he's not even really, crazy. He's just doing the job. He's
Okay.
a loyal, a loyal enforcer. Got a lot of other things going on with him as well, and he just has a job to do, and he does it well.
he does it very well.
Yeah, does it very well. So you guys are going to see Maxwell do a few things this season. But this, I can't even say anything about it, man, because we airing tomorrow.
Airing
9 o'clock,
tomorrow.
Season 2. Oh yeah, and
I'm so excited.
And season 1. If you guys haven't caught season 1, you can catch a marathon today, starting right now 3 until 10 p.m. So you can get caught up on Saints and Sinners before season 2.
Binge that thing right now.
Yes, binge it.
Go ahead. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Get the app too, the Bounce TV app.
Oh yeah, yes. Plugging that, and it's something else as well for season 2 this year. But I get into that a little later. But you guys can get caught up on Bounce TV app. Download that, and you can watch all eight episodes from season 1.
Yep.
Catch up and watch them whenever you want, actually, which is cool. All right.
Now, how did you know that this show was going to be a hit? What was the
I
moment?
know. Man, I didn't know at all because it started off as a pilot, an unnamed pilot.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a decision to make because a good friend of mine, she was casting a movie called Secrets, and it was a local hire, so I had to make a decision if I was going to shoot to DC or stay here for this. And it was more so a spiritual thing because I came down here just on faith. I didn't lock in a project with my agent. It was a casting director. That's a real dynamic casting director here. So, I just wanted to work with them for the first time and kind of build the momentum here. And it was the best choice that I could have ever made because from one episode, I go into 7 episodes, and then I get signed back to season 2. So that's all God. I was just the vessel.
That is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So you had no idea that they were going to continue your character?
Oh
the way
no,
they're doing
no way! Every time I went on set, I thought it was gonna be my last day.
Really?
Every day, man. And I get there and it's more dialogue. I got sides and I'm in a trailer and I go from having a room in the cafeteria to having my own trailer with a TV.
Look at God.
So, God is good all the time. Yeah. So and since then, man, it's been so many different things happening. We have our full production company here as well. Fontaine,
tell us about that.
Yeah, Fontaine Car and Fontaine Car Film Group. And that consists of myself, Tim Fontaine. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Tiffany Yancey, Lachey Martin, Shelby Martin, my bro Todd Anthony in Los Angeles, Nico here, Will, SC. I mean, it's a few of us. But that's the core unit of the squad. Excuse me, I'm spitting all on you.
You good.
Lord, God, got a little excited. But that's the core unit of the squad, and we just have a full production company here. So, if you guys need any visuals done, any cinematic shots, you guys can log into FontaineVision.com. Spell that straight out, FontaineVision.com, and check the reels out. Check the crazy eye and the creativity of my guy Tim Fontaine. Man, it's my brother, and he's very, very, very talented individual. So, we doing that too, man. So it's not only just acting, we are producing our own projects and, just creating from the ground up. So
Love it.
amen.
That story
Amen.
that he just told y'all is really, it's short-lived.
Oh yeah,
How he
real
just-
short-lived.
But going through that, when he got that Saints and Sinners, that decision from that one film to that was definitely heavens, because we talked about that every day.
Yes, man. Yes. It was crazy. It was just one of them things, and you never know when the opportunity is going to open up. You just got to be ready. You got to be prepared. It's just one of them things when, opportunity meets preparation, it's gonna equal success. And but you just gotta believe. And it's just one of them things with willing your thoughts and really, really, really believing. And I believe wholeheartedly. When I came here, I knew that something at a high magnitude would happen. I didn't really know what it was, but I just wanted to be prepared for it, and just make sure after it happened, I just gave God all the glory. Continue to push on.
Right. And a lot of people think that stuff like this happen overnight. Like we were talking about moving to Atlanta and
overnight.
And everybody's coming here with a dollar and a dream, but no one wants to put in the work it takes to get, on the platform that you're on right now.
Yes, ma'am.
What advice do you have for those that are coming here thinking, I'm going to be on this, I'm going to be on that, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, expectations, man. I mean, it's all good to believe wholeheartedly, but your expectations have to match with your work ethic. You somewhere
there you go.
talking about I'm going to do this and do that, and you land in the bed somewhere. This a dream.
It's a dream.
But I think one of the main things that have helped me out throughout the years, I think I'm one of those lucky people that found what I really wanted to do. I think some of us, we go through life and we try this, we try that, we get ourselves in weird situations, and then we have to kind of figure them out to get back to square one again and start doing something else. A lot of us jump out of the frying pan into the boiling water and things of that nature. But when you know what you want and you know it wholeheartedly, then what happens is you're able to work harder for it. When things happen, whether it's negative or whatever it is, you have a way to look at it as it being, a learning curve. Being something that you can kind of take into the next battle. Things of that nature. So I just tell everybody, man, just know what you're doing. Know why you're doing it.
Right.
Don't go into something and you're following for a financial gain, because once that ends or you don't get it quick enough, you're gonna move to the next situation.
Right.
So just be true to what it is you're doing and love it, man. Love it wholeheartedly. If it's something that you can't sleep, you wake up in the morning every day fighting for it, then those are signs of that being something that is meant for you.
Yes. Your passion will produce your purpose.
Ooh. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, speaking of passion, I see something in here calling Dayton in Atlanta. What is that? Because I see the flyer and I'm like, okay.
It's moving, man. The momentum is crazy, and believe it or not, we haven't even started a full marketing campaign for that. But shout out to the whole cast and crew of Dayton in Atlanta. Shout out to my guy Javon Sims, who he wrote it. He's a director of it as well, the catalyst of it. And, it's just the premise of Dayton in Atlanta. We all know that the cliche thing of Atlanta is that it's Dayton is hard. It's not a good thing to do.
Yes, I heard.
But what we're doing in this project, we're actually breaking down the reason why dating is tough.
That's good.
We're going to break it down. It's not a reality show. It's a full film. He actually called it a movie-ality, something like that. So it's a feature, but it has some elements of a reality show. And the cast is myself, Javon Sims, Young Jock, AD, Anthony Dalton, Stevie Baggs, L.
That's
Warden.
That's going to be good.
Dawn has
ladies.
So and then Dawn is in it, and there's a lot of other stars in it. And the thing about it is, it's 4 of us that's a part of Saints and Sinners as well. So you guys, the 7th, we'll be doing a full-fledged release of the marketing campaign.
Okay.
The 7th. So we'll throw out the first minute trailers on social network and Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. So yeah, and shout out Tim Fontaine on that for chopping that trailer that you guys are going to see. Okay. Yeah.
So what is it like working with those guys? Is it fun? Is it serious?
Yeah,
what is it?
Yeah, it's fun. Anytime we get in the atmosphere to create and do what we love, it's a joy, man. Something got to be wrong with you to be in an atmosphere like that with that many dynamic brothers and not have fun. So we had a blast. We had a blast creating, man. I always say that, doing what I do, I sacrifice anything for it because I love it, So I'm at my most happiest place when I'm doing anything when it comes to creating.
Now, a lot of people, they put a value on their time, energy, and all that type of stuff. Are you one of those type of people?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I definitely value my time because you're not getting that back at all. Money I can spend it on certain things and get that back all the time. But my time is so valuable. And with time management, either with that'll depend on what's going to happen with your day. with executing and actually accomplishing things. So I just make sure that my time management is very, very valuable. If I'm wasting some time, 9 times out of 10 it's about myself resting or meditating or recharging, for the journey, getting ready. So time management is huge.
Now, how important is it to take the time out for yourself when you're dealing with all that you have? Because you have a lot going on.
Yes.
Now, does it come overwhelming sometimes?
Every now and then, it gets it gets tough when you're looking for time to sleep. Because when you're when you're doing what you love to do, you don't get to gauge when you're tired, opposed to clocking in, clocking out where you at work. Like, oh, I'm tired of being here. When you're doing what you love to do, you're doing it all night long. So what happens to me, my body kind of shuts down, and then I'm missing for like a day and a half. Everybody like, yo, where's Neil at? You didn't pick your phone up, a million messages, and I'm normally just somewhere getting my life right, somewhere knocked out, getting it all together.
I wanted to ask you, you're a physically fit brother,
Thank
so
you, my brother. Thank you.
I think that, can you share with us some of your, nutrition facts and ways to stay looking good for the camera?
Yeah,
Yes.
man. With those things, it's just a consistent thing that we have to do as people, man. We all get caught up with, worrying about what we look like and what we're doing, but we won't take care of our body. A lot of us have short-term and long-term goals that, you want to be healthy to reach them. Mm-hmm. So, just the main thing, man, is just staying active. 30 minutes of aerobic or anaerobic activity. And just making sure you don't even got to really go all the way into calorie counting. Just got to take care of your body, man. Kind of just understand what it is you're putting into it. And, whatever you are eating as far as calorie-wise, try to knock it off, man. Try to take it off. You can't eat a bunch of, junk food and things of that nature and then not burn them calories off. Mm-hmm. It's just like, bank accounts. You can't spend what you don't have. So you got to kind of think about that. If I'm eating a bunch of food, then it might be behoove me to just do something, work out to kind of knock those unwanted pounds off. So again, it's a series of functional stuff that you can do home. You can Google functional activities, and they give you a full range of functional stuff. So if you have a smartphone, please get active, people. Stay active. I'm not gonna go into the whole fitness thing, but again, if you need updates, you can log into followthecard.com, and I have a lot of fitness, a lot of fitness do's and don'ts on there every now and then.
Follow the card.
So that answer the question, my brother.
And these two are really brothers.
Yeah, brothers,
Seriously.
man. That's my bro. We're not blood, but you know what they said. Blood, blood makes you related. Loyalty makes you family. So
now
definitely.
that is, say that again, because
blood makes you relative. Related, and loyalty
makes you family.
So speaking of family, shout out to all my family out there. You know who you guys are, man. All of my beautiful aunts, all 6 of you beautiful ladies, all my uncles, all of my cousins, man. I'm not going to start naming people because if I miss anyone, I will get hate mail.
Oh, yeah, you get deleted, drop, all that stuff.
But I love all of you guys, man, and the support is monumental. Whatever you guys do, man, just know I love you and I miss you. And I will be home very soon. All right?
It's one thing a lot of entertainers, actors, any of them lack is the support. I don't think that Neil will ever have that problem from what I've witnessed myself.
A blessing.
So, yeah.
Blessing. In some cases, very rare
Yeah.
to get support from your family and friends. So.
Yeah, support is strong, man. We can't do it out here. And, sometimes support just goes into posting something, reposting it, calling someone and just saying, hey, man, I see you, man. I see you doing your thing, man. Keep it up. Yeah. And that goes a long way when you're out here sacrificing and days that everything that you thought was going to happen didn't happen quite your way.
Right.
And, finances is down and everybody in the world thinking you're running around with all of this money and you're doing this and doing that. And the reality of the things is it's not happening. You're just trying to invest into the movement and keep going. But, so everybody who has supported me, man, you know who you are. It is no discrepancies. It's no mysteries. I just want to shout y'all out, man. And listen, we on TV, man. We on everything. 10 years ago, man, everything that I thought I wanted to do and all of that, we here now. So all of the conversations I had with you guys about motivation and staying at it, believe me, man, I've heard it. I took it to heed, and I'm continuing the process, man. So, I love y'all guys, man. Thank you.
Now, when you talk about 10 years ago, just going through the emotions of, is it going to happen now? Is it going to happen now? Just seeing yourself back then and seeing what you've been blessed with now. What would you tell your younger self?
Oh, man, I would tell my younger self just to have faith, to continue to believe. Don't put too much pressure on what you're doing out here. But, tap into the spiritual side of things and just realize that, man, faith is the unknown. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's going to take place. I just have to believe in what the spirit is going to do, what my work ethic is going to do. And, one of those days, both things will meet and it'll be the right timing. So, I would just tell myself, man, just relax, get your faith stronger, work harder, and just wait for your opportunity, man, because it will come.
Amen to that. And I believe a lot of listeners, viewers need to hear that, because sometimes it gets rough out here, especially when you're going after your dream and your purpose and what you feel like is your calling.
Yes, ma'am.
And you get a lot of haters.
Oh, yeah, all day, man.
Now, how do you deal with that?
I do this.
How you deal with that?
Follow the car. All my haters, man, they the congratulators. All the haters are going to be fans later on. And if not, then they would travel the name on. So you don't really worry about those guys, man. You need them. It's the...
we don't have that problem.
Yes, the yin and the yang. You know what I mean? It's both things. Tables turn. People love you, turn into haters. The haters turn into loved ones.
What
you know why,
say?
Finitra? You know why we don't have that problem?
Why?
Because it's a circle. It's not a square.
Yeah.
And we don't have rough edges.
Yeah, man.
Not really.
You gotta have a council. That's the thing. With a strong council, you get all the love you need, man, and you whatever is not working out, you get to bring it to the council. And we all look at it, and then we throw it to the side. Yeah. So when you got a strong unit, man, you're not really worrying about what people saying on the sideline. I was a quarterback all through high school, got recruited to play, and I used to be calling those cadence. And, I got people on the sideline telling me I should do this, I should do that. And, you just kind of look over to the sideline and continue to score, continue to move the yardage. Football is a little bit different than basketball. You playing basketball, you can actually hear people more on the stands. But the same thing, man, the object is to score, not to worry about the people on the sideline, So I kind of think of those haters. And even the people that's congratulating me, I kind of think of them just kind of sideline situations. Mm-hmm. And just, you need that in order to be in the game. So, works like everything else, man. So you haters out there, man, what's up?
How you doing? What's good with you? So tell us, we know about the Saint and Sinners, we know about production company, anything that you feel like, let's see, within the next 5 years from now, you'll be doing?
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I haven't even gotten to all of the projects, our own projects.
Oh, go ahead, put it out there, because we broadcasting to 5.3 million people today. Come on with it.
Those two projects was just, some things that I'm outsourced with. Very happy, but they're not my own projects. And again, you only control what you own. So the stuff that we're doing, my squad and I'm very, very, very happy about that. That to me, that feels just like being on TV, because we're the catalyst of these things. So we have something right now called Looker. It's pronounced it's pronounced Looker, but it's spelled Lucre, and that term means what is it? Getting financial gain in the wrong way. So it's about two high-powered accountants, money men, hedge fund guys that have some real greedy ways, man. And both characters get into some wild stuff. So that's a series. That we're shooting. I'm executive producing along with Tiffany Yancey. Tim Fontaine is the director of photography on it, The Wiz. I'm co-starring that with Brandon Jones. Shout out to B. Jones, man. He just jumped off of
Love Jones.
Yeah, Love Jones. Love Jones musical.
Oh, that was excellent. Crazy,
dynamic guy, man. Played about 5-6 characters on it. So we're doing Luker, and I'm very happy about that project. We're getting ready to drop another project called The Gray Area, and that's with BMF's Blue Da Vinci.
Oh,
okay. Blue Da Vinci is getting ready to also have a huge year, man. He's in the new Tupac movie. So shout out to everybody that's in that Tupac movie. Shout out to the whole, the whole BMF guys, man. And we rocking out here, man. We just working, creating.
I see. I love it, and I love the fact that you have a crew that you guys are eating at the same table.
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And that is so important, too, to have your circle. just so committed to each other's dreams.
Yes,
I mean,
man.
that's becoming rare these days, but it's good to see this in action.
Yeah, that synergy is needed. It's everything. And man, yo, not last for least, because I don't think we're done yet. But I just want to. I got
We
to
got
shout
some
out.
time. We
Yeah, I
got
got to
some
shout out
time.
my mother, Dicey Pritchett.
Hi, Mommy.
Hey,
What's
Mama.
up, Mom?
And my father, Eugene Carr. Not sure if you guys are listening in, but if you are, shout out. And you know, my mom is in Delaware with my family. She was up there for a while, so she's actually going to miss the premiere. Well, she's not going to miss it. I know she'll catch it with my family, but I wanted her to be here because I was going to invite her to the party tomorrow. But she's not here, so I'm sending love to my mom 12 hours away, Dicey. You know,
Love it.
Mama
Love
Dice.
it.
Mama Dukes.
Tell us, Saints and Sinners comes on tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, what should we expect from the first episode?
Ooh,
Without giving away any spoilers.
Okay, no spoilers given
No
out.
spoilers.
Well, you guys are going to have some answers to the conclusion of last year. It was some real things. It was some sticky
Yes.
things that happened, and I know you guys had your eyebrows raised. You know, we're going to answer all of that. And then we have we have a stellar cast this year, man. We have a lot of features coming on in, man. And that's your favorite. We have Tyron Griffin.
Oh, wow.
We already know who that is. That's Kane from Menace to Society.
Yes.
Come on now, Kane. You know, to interact with Kane.
What up,
we
Kane
also-
Loster?
Yeah, we also have Emilio Rivera. We don't know who that is. He's from Son of Anarchy. The new show Mayans. I mean, it's a lot of other actors as well. That's a part of it, man. But you know, I got to shout out my bro, my aunt, Clifton Powell. You know, this dude is dynamic, man. You know, not only is he a dynamic talent, but man, when it comes to just reaching back to a young brother and teaching and helping, man, he's done that on a high magnitude for me. So I'm very thankful for Clifton, man, and to be able to interact with such dynamic actors in the game. It is unbelievable sometimes. Totally unbelievable.
Hey man, I wanted to ask you, what's your creative process when you get a role, or even when your agency sends you an audition, and you get the sides?
Yeah. Well, I mean, now I actually, I have a blueprint to it, and it's a process, man. You know, I kind of get it, read it, whatever it may be, and then I just think about it for the day. So I read it, I put it down, and I just think about all the things that's not in the actual script. Ask myself these questions. I do my digging, my backstories of it, and then if it's a show that has a notoriety, then I actually go look at the show and look at the rhythm. You know, kind of see how they deliver their lines and all of that good stuff. And then I just put it in the memory. And then spend another night with it just thinking about it and, go ahead and just do what I do, man. Leave the element of uncertainty. So then I just let the truth come out, when I audition or perform.
Now, are you walking these Atlanta streets as Maxwell? If so, let me know when you're out so I can stay home.
You know what? I do it. I mean, I think each actor, each role you portray, it's an element of you. So I'm not walking around here smashing nobody in the head. And
I'm just saying.
But I
Let
have
a sister know.
I got my look.
I got something to do that day.
I got that look that I walk around with.
Yeah, you got a look.
People have always said, like, yo, man, you look mean, or you look this, or you look that way. Some people be scared to approach me and things of that nature. But, whatever natural thing that God gave me to kind of, keep people away from me, man. That's all good. But I'm definitely a nice guy. And, the funny part about it, right? Right now I'm doing a lot of antagonist stuff. I'm doing a lot of, the bad guy, playing the bad guy in a lot of different elements. But it's going to be a treat when you guys get to start seeing, the lighter characters of me, and all of the comedy stuff that I can play. I mean, everybody that knows me personally, went to school with me and all that stuff, man, they know I'm a joker. Yeah. Everybody knows it, man.
Yes.
Everybody from home, when they see the show, they be like, "Yo, dog, you do look aggressive. Come on, man, you be ranking all day long." So I just love to have fun, man, and just joke around and stuff. So I can't wait till you guys start to see. Matter of fact, speaking of a comedy, Love Him or Leaving is I'm not even sure if it's still on our waen-tv.com site, because we have we got a lot of stuff getting ready to happen with that. We're getting ready to go back on our promotional. We're going to do a lot of premieres and stuff with that. So I'm not sure if they took that off yet. But if they didn't, you guys go log on to waen-tv.com, register, and watch that whole film, man. That is a funny film. It was nominated. We won. We actually won here at the IBFFF. We got nominated in the Philadelphia Independent Film Awards. I mean, that thing has won some awards, and it is hilarious. It's a romantic comedy, so you got to check it out. You know, love or leave him. Shout out to the squad, Tiffany Yancey, you know, Lachey Martin, Shelby Martin, Zenobia Fontaine, Tim Fontaine, Todd Anthony, all y'all, man. I love y'all.
Love it. So Saints and Sinners come on tomorrow.
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
9 o'clock. Yo, you know, it's funny, man, because I'm so hyped right now, right? I feel like the first day of school again. You know, because I know that we have
That's
some.
a good feeling.
Yeah,
you got your outfit laid out for tomorrow.
I'm telling you. I mean, it's just one of them things where you know it's good TV. You know,
right.
and it's funny because you know, my first real principal role on a TV series, right? Mm-hmm. And I get a cool character. You know, I get this guy who gets to walk around with Clifton Powell, and you know, I get to be with J.D. Williams from The Wire,
amazing.
and I mean, all of the you know the guys, man. I get a chance to work with them the first gate out, and not having to do anything that is not what I want to do, man. And I mean, that is so cool to get the opportunity to have a cool character as well, and you know, be around a lot of cool people. So, man, you know, I'm very, very thankful to kind of be going into season 2 and working with these guys again, and to not be a newcomer this year, to be a guy that people are familiar with, and you know, people are expecting to do some things, man. So we got to watch out, man. We got to pay attention. You guys got to tune in and see what it is, man. I didn't look at my live at all. Let me see who on here.
See who on there. Shout him out. Shout him out. Hi.
Yo, what up, man? What's up, gang? All right, we got my boy Sean Lyonsden, Chanel.
Hi.
Founder, CEO in the building, Andre Gibson, Joseph McLeish, Kaleem. What's up, bro? Chanel, Gary Payne. Shout out to all y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. We on
Thank you. And I want to shout out the sponsors of the show. I don't like to call them sponsors. I like to call them friends of the show.
Ooh, the money people. Yeah. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing over there?
Hi. But for today, we have Tywanda. She's at Studio U Hair Salon. She did my hair.
Ooh.
You see that? This all me. All me right here. She hooked me up. She's at 1391 Highway 138 in Riverdale, Georgia. She's having a special on Tuesdays. Listen. Okay, ladies. She has sew-ins for 100, shampoo and sets for 30, quick weaves for 55, silk press for 50 and up, depending on your length. You know, if you have long hair like me, you're going to pay a little bit extra, okay? Touch-ups are 55, kids press are 30. Listen, book her on Style Seat. Tywanda, I'm going to put everything on my page so you can go back and see it. Or you can call her at 770-996-4059. Again, that's 770-996-4059. Hey, girl, how you doing? Thank you for the hair. Thank you. Also, here's my book, Sacred Tears. Now, the person who did the cover, Kaz Artis, he's a sponsor of the show as well. Now, this cover is in Walmart now. Thank you, Jesus, for that.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
That's major,
Thank you.
That's
so
big.
you can book Kaz for whatever you have. He does weddings. He does all these other different things. You can reach him at Kaz Artis, ARTISE.com, and he will hook you up. There you have it. Lady Finitra Show sponsors for today. Mm-hmm. Friends of the show. My friends
of the show.
Listen, anybody who pour into this is a friend.
Hombre.
Right. And if you want to be a friend of the show, hit me up at theladyfinitrashow.com or at gmail.com, and we'll get all the information to you to become a friend. Now, Nico.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us what you have going on. We're going somewhere after this,
yeah,
right?
we got red carpet tonight.
We have red carpet.
New TV show Lust.
Yes.
So
we're excited. It'll be airing on Fox Network in different locations.
Ooh.
And we're excited. We're going to go out there. We're going to have fun. We're going to meet the cast, the crew, the writer, everybody. It's going to be out there tonight. Now, you can still get tickets, I believe, at the Lust premiere. It will be at Oval Event Hall, 1848 Old Norcross Road, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30044. Now, the host is Larry Love, and there'll be entertainment as well. Come on out. Party with the people. It starts at 6 and ends at 11.
6 to 11.
Yeah. Get there. Come dressed up. Looking all cute. You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Show Sunday's best known.
We Gotta get a theme song.
Now, we had to
The
get
Lady Venitra Show.
Hey.
Not that one.
The Lady Venitra Show.
Hey, I tell you
As long as I can put an A in there, then I'm
I tell you
good.
what Ron told me, man. A good way to tell people they can't sing. Hey, you got a powerful voice, you just don't know how to control it yet.
And I'm just rooting them on.
Oh, my God.
Let them use you. Let them use you. But, I'm calling you King.
Oh,
Neil
man.
Carr.
Now, we all kings out here, man.
Yes.
People know their lineage, and they know they're a king. They
would
walk
know.
around with their chest high and their shoulders, not slumped all up, looking high.
Definitely.
Look at the mess.
Walking like they made of something.
Yes. Tell us, how can we reach you?
Okay. The first thing that you guys can do is register on www.followthecar.com. All right, register for updates, free giveaways, workout tips, all that good stuff. And then we also will be airing a lot of our projects off of that site. You can also register to www.fontainevision.com as well, and we will be airing a bunch of our full-length projects off of there as well. TiffanyYancey.com, which you can jump on and do the same thing, register for updates, free giveaways. And you can catch me on Neil Carr, my fan page, or my regular Facebook page. My IG is Follow the Car as well. And when you do jump on my website, man, go ahead and take the time to read a few of those blogs. I blog. I'm back to blogging, real hardcore right now. So it's just it's just the experience. It's a little bit of my thoughts, and we just putting them on the site, man, so you guys can kind of read them and just go on a journey with me. So
Love it.
So I think I covered everything.
Now, I ask all my guests, who inspires you?
Oh, it's a good one, man. That inspires me. It's funny because I'm inspired by so many different things, man. Like, I was one of those kids that can just get inspired by somebody telling me that I wasn't going to do nothing. And then I'm like,
That's good.
I go hard for
That's
3
good.
years, 3 years straight. But I mean, my ultimate inspiration is just my mother. My mother and my father. Just watching them work hard as hell. Excuse my French. To put food on the table. I watched my mother go out and hold it down, raise two boys on her own. With the help of my father as well. But she was a single parent. So my mom's strength, what she's endured, the fact that she's been through so many surgeries and things of that nature, and she's still, hardcore, man. Anybody that knows my mother knows what she's about, man. And I just take inspiration and motivation from her. And then the big guy upstairs, he motivates me and inspires as well. Mm-hmm. And then as far as actors and things of that nature, man, I love the art, man. Jeffrey Wright is an actor that I love, and I'm inspired by him. Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington, the guys. And then I'm inspired by a lot of my friends as well. Tim Fontaine. I'm inspired and motivated by his sacrifice, what he puts in day after day.
Shout out to Tim.
To do what it is we do. So, everybody on my squad, I'm inspired and motivated by him. Nico, I'm motivated, inspired by how he moves and the stuff that he does as well. So, I just think that the people you have around you should always inspire you and motivate you. It's not a star or some other person that motivates me that I can't touch. It's someone I know and I see on an everyday basis putting the work in. So that's what that is. And then some of you guys motivate me on my live feed as well.
You're live on the Lady Finita Show.
There you go. Go over there, man.
With Nico and Miss Dia Scott. Get well soon, Miss Dia Scott.
We'll be back soon.
Get well. I didn't have a shirt for you, but I got one. So I'll send that back over.
You
to
missed
you
it, Dia. That's what you get. I'm just playing. You have to know I'm silly, you guys. But Nico, do you have any final words you want to give to the people?
Oh no! Thanks. Want to thank Neil for coming. Definitely.
Yes.
To give everybody that good positive energy.
Yo, thank you for having me.
Just follow me at Nico Vision. Vision with a Z, Vizion. Nico Vision on Instagram. And the Beach Kid.
The Beach Kid.
Let's get to work.
Let's go, man.
And you can find me. I'm Finitra Brantley on Facebook. The Lady Finitra Show. I have a lot of stuff going on. Birthday bashes and events, that's me as well. Also, my daughter started her business, Zayla Sweet Treats.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
all
the
on
sweet
Facebook.
treats.
Oh,
Yes,
shout
we
out to
have
my
some
nieces.
sweet treats. Yes. So she's doing her thing, and shout out to my children and everyone as well. Thank you guys for supporting me with all my ventures, from my event planning business, my book, my clothing line that's coming out soon, and all the other different things we have going on. I'll be speaking at the end of March. I'll give you all the dates and everything at 2 different women's conferences. Y'all, we have a lot going on, but I'm very thankful for it. You've been watching the Lady Fenitra Show. I'm Lady Fenitra on waen-tv.com. We're live in the Studio 21 Media, Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you, Neil
Thank
Carr.
you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.